Okay, I think we're live. Hello. Okay, it looks like we're good. I just don't have audio on the monitor down there. So it's been a while since I've been on here, so just give me a second. I'm making sure everything looks good. Okay, let's see. Live chat. Okay. Alright, we should be all set. So, wish you guys all a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, holidays, whatever you like to celebrate. This was a Christmas present for the wife. I know how hard she works and everything like that, and really wanted to give her something. I think that really helped the shop, and that should be able to find pretty enjoyable and cool. And I know we'll be able to make all kinds of stuff with this. So this is the Xtool D1 Pro 10-watt laser. Let's see if I can get it in the shot here. Yeah, something like that. So this has already been kind of opened, but not really taken apart or went through detail. Just kind of opened up a couple of small boxes to look. So let's see. In here we get these kind of a neat looking boxes here, kind of stacked on top. Inside this one, we got some books. There's a thank you. We get our quick start guide. Bunch of pictures and everything to go with this. And I did not look up really much for videos and stuff on putting this all apart or taking it all out of the box and putting it together. I just did some research on seeing if this was a decent laser or not, and it sounds like everywhere I looked it was. So we're just going to be using the book for putting a lot of this together. This instructions here. Kind of looks like a... Things aren't working. What do I do? Indicator lights, telling them what that is. Kind of troubleshooting is what I'm seeing on this. It's just a little bit of a troubleshooting book. They give you kind of this little pamphlet of things you can make. Cutting, engraving, kind of gives you the idea. Cut and engrave wood, leather, paper, fabric, acrylic, cardboard, PVC. Kind of surprised. I figured PVC would make a heck of a nasty smell. We can do engraving on glass, ceramic, rubber, slate, stainless steel, aluminum alloy, and painted metals. Which the rubber thing, we did see earlier that someone made a stamp with rubber there. So yeah, this book's pretty neat. Kind of just goes through a bunch of different things you can make. You know, and some of these we are going to be trying to make in the near future. But today we'll at least try to get it to burn just a little picture, something whatever they have pre-made on the software on just a piece of wood or something like that. They actually have in the other box here, I believe, some included materials to mess with. So you can see the order on that. Okay, that's everything for that box. So yep, piece of coated aluminum. Seems like what that is. Inside here. See some corkboard, some wood, more little aluminum sheets, some other kind of wood, Not sure what that is. Take a look here. There it is. Oh yeah, this is like the oh, like underneath a coaster or something. That kind of feel to it. This chunk of wood. Oh no, 2 chunks of wood. Look to be about, I'll say like 1/8 of an inch thick. I think we can cut that on here in one pass. We should be able to cut this in one pass. And inside the little bag, okay, yeah, more aluminum little sheets. This is what I couldn't tell what the heck this was. This is like a, not wood. I mean, it feels like wood, but it's kind of like a fake wood feeling, almost like plastic. And this here almost looks like an ink pad, like one of those ink pad trays, and it has like a little plastic cover on it. So that's probably one of the little projects they have included that you can mess with. This stuff, these are glass discs. They gave us, looks like 2 of them. I mean, they look like glass. They have a little hole cut. Sound like glass too. This here kind of feels rubbery. Let's see what we got. Yeah, okay. Just a couple pieces of, yeah, no, just one piece. One piece of rubber is all this is. And I really don't know. It looks like just a piece of paper to me. Like cardstock. Okay. Let's get the materials out the way and we'll start digging into the rest of the box here. Table space. So in this box here, it looks like we got our rotary tool, or yeah, the little rotary lathe type deal on the bottom here. Rotary attachment. So this also gives us a little user manual. Tells us all the different jaws and fixed rings and stuff like that. We'll go over that later, probably in a different type of video. Comes with a little measuring tape. Comes with a level. And inside here, this is a chuck key. And there's a, looks like these might be some types of jaws. Okay, yep, these are the jaws. There's a whole section of them over here. Take the foam out. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if I can move you guys a little bit so you can see. Oh gosh. Dang. I need to 3D print me a new tripod. Okay. in here, let's see, this looks like, okay, some kind of roller adjustments, probably for the back half. I'm guessing for it to set on. Maybe, well, now that book tells us, but let's see. Now there are actually like some sealed bearings and stuff in there too. That's pretty nice. Let's see. This is a couple Allen screwdrivers. Got some connectors and a bunch of screws. These are another fixturing part to hold whatever you want to have spin underneath the laser. These will screw, looks like, into the head here. Let's see, here's our belt. Trying to figure out what I can grab. Alright, this looks like it's for the back. Fixturing there. This is the chuck. It's belt driven on the back here. Oh, it's, God. I have this packaged in here really tight, which is nice, but hang. Alright, here's the base. It looks like this is a stepper motor down here. And it controls, controls these spindles here. There's a little belt drive down inside. So, yeah, pretty nice parts. Definitely pretty high quality, especially compared to the 3D printers we got. Everything's really nicely machined. I didn't feel nothing rough at all touching any of these parts. Everything got some nice weight to it as well. Let's see, don't remember how half this stuff goes in. Yeah. Oh well. I'll jam it all in here for now. Again, this will be a separate video messing with this because I feel like this is going to be a whole another thing to have to learn. I want to just get the laser to at least cut something. Oh, I'm missing the top here. There we go. So this will go off to the side for now. Alright, time to move you guys again. And I'm going to check sound real quick. Just give me one second. Okay, we're back. Alright, breaking into the big box here. Some foam on top. And inside here, I'm going to go ahead and just pick you guys up so you can see. presented with here. So it looks like this is actually the laser head. Again, very well packed. Barely get them out. See if I can get this out. A bunch of loose pieces in there. All nicely coated. I don't see any scratch marks or anything on anything. So, very good packaging on this. I'm going to set you guys back down and open up this little box and see what it is. Inside here, let's see what we get. We get, looks like safety glasses in their own case as well. A cloth. Let's see what we got here. Oh wow. Yeah. Aviator style here. So let's see, can you see through the camera? Yeah. So we got here, and they're not too uncomfortable. They're not bad. I think I have a set of another pair of laser glasses somewhere else as well. Let's see, we got some zip ties and a little toolbox. Inside the toolbox, let's see what we get here. We get a screwdriver handle with a reversible tip, micro SD card, these are, looks like one of the couplings for some of the steel rods. Some Allen keys are in here. This is the Air Assist nozzle piece on that with a plug and a bunch of metric screws of some sort with a little bit of thread locker already on them. Some have red, some have blue, and some of them don't have any. Let's try to get the foam out. Alright. So, nothing else in the box. I'm going to move this out the way. Okay. Probably get us up somewhere so you can see. Okay, this is a laser head. Very nice looking. Kickstand. Cool. Set that aside. Take some of these out. Oh boy. Okay, so I think this is the back here. So, some electronicals. Mothership connection. All our plugins are back here. Oh, hello. And feet. Right, I guess? Yes, these are the extensions for the feet. So we'll save those on the side. Wow, alright. This is kind of a heavier piece here. One of the motors, and one of the side pieces, it looks like. Whoa, and full of grease too, all up in this rod that rides through here. Let's see what else we got down in here. Peng Sheng. I have no clue. Probably some type of grease. Some connectors. And looks like a printer cable as well. This looks like it's the power supply. Switch adapter, let's see. Output 24 volts, 3.5 amp. Made in China. Pretty good sized pack though. Making sure to not miss anything in there. Let's see. This looks like another side. And the final piece here, which is probably the face, maybe, or the back. I would say this is the back, and this one up here that says Xtool is the face. Inside the foam, we have steel rod. And this is probably the armature for the laser head itself, with a bunch of cabling in there. Yeah. Yep, I'm pretty positive this is the laser head itself. It should mount right to there, and this will swing back and forth. Okay, I think that is... Nope, not everything yet. There is the power cord. Alright. It looks like just your standard power cord on anything and everything you buy. Kind of looks like, yeah, it's just like a regular PC cable. $2021. That's new. Okay. Let's get the instructions out and start trying to assemble this. I'm going to space these way back here, and hopefully we have enough room. And the head of that laser can stay way over there, because that's probably one of the last things we'll need. And then also these feet extension, we probably aren't going to need those right away either. So, let's get the books. Quick start guide. Let's go with that one. So, we got a thank you, signed by the CEO, unbox and check. Okay, so we did the unboxing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth one sitting over there. That's good. Shaft. We got a shaft. Laser module, got it. Glasses, got it. We got our materials. Quick start guides. The power adapter and cable. Which, that would be the, yeah. Power adapter with the cables already on it, and then of course the power cable. USB cable, that's probably what this is. And here, the other side, it's probably just your standard USBs in there. Motor cable got that cable tie pack. Zip ties got those. Limit switch connection cable. We did see that somewhere in something. Is it in there? No. Is it in this? Coupling. Yes, we got that. Part storage box. Yep. Screws. M4x8s, M416s, M425s. Got those. Connectors. Yes. Risers over there. We got the big sheet. We got the rotary attachment. Motor cable. Limit switch. I think this is the motor cable. The limit switch was something else we saw. We'll come back across it, I'm sure. Maybe it's in here. Okay. Assemble the Xtool D1 Pro Golden Red. Alright. First things first we got on the list is no scissors are included in the pack. Okay. It wants me to cut something. And it's probably this one right here, as it appears. So, I'll use our little cutters here. Snip this off. Okay. Check. And it looks like these should all slide in place according to the diagram here. So let me get the face of this thing. Make some room for myself here. Alright, so the face sits like so. The back, which is you, over here. The side with the motor is on our left. And this let me see. Okay, yeah, that's right, like this. Okay, so slam those together, and we'll need 16s of a small dudes in here. I guess we'll use their provided tool, because actually for being a provided one, it seems halfway decent, you know. There's a little hex drive on one end and a Phillips on the other. The only problem is this toolbox, they mixed all the screws, so we got to split them up here. Big ones. This. Okay, then that just leaves all the short ones. Oh, I already popped the lid right out the hinge. There we go. Oh, flip that around. Okay. Looks like there's 4 connections on each side, so we'll pick these 2 up. They should slide together like that. So same on this end. Come on. Gotta be careful over here because I got the electronics all shoved over here. Come on now. Holy. Alright. That side's tight. Let me take this out real quick and see if I can get this one in. Figure out what it's hitting on here. Dang. Okay, I don't want to force this, but I think it's just hitting on the other side of the switch here. So I'm trying to be careful not to break that switch. Okay. Just snap it in. Okay, got it. I don't know what the issue was with this one, but man, that was tight fit. Okay, it looks like one on top and 3 on the face. And I'm not tightening everything down real tight yet. I'm going to try to get all the sides together first, and then I'll crank them in. Try to get this thing as square as we can. Okay, now for this side, which this side goes in fine. Let's see here. There we go. I do enjoy the multiple facet points on here. So you get one on top, and then of course you get the 3 down there. And even without them tightened all the way down, it does feel pretty nice. So I'm just going to pick this up and shove the back on. And you guys can't see anything right now, but bear with me for a sec here. Get some of this together. Alright, I'm going to flip it around for you. Okay, last piece. And I got 2 extra screws here. It might not be extra, but I'll just make sure I got them all in. 2, 3, 4. 4. And 4 and 4. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten these up. Not going to get them real tight to strip nothing, but just stiffen up this frame here. Okay, and the last section here, and just make sure I get these tight. Okay. And that's pretty dang solid. I mean, that's not going to tweak. Okay, back in the book. Got this done. And now, let's see what we got going on here. There is 2 longer screws here. Shows like a purple Loctite, but it wasn't that purple, it just had blue. And I'm hoping that's the right one. I wish it said the size on there. The screws are used to set the tension of the timing belts. Do not fully tighten them, otherwise timing belts will be damaged. Okay. Got it. Alright. So that is for these guys. This will be on the back side here. Lost my place. I'm just making sure I get this on right, because oh, okay. I see. I gotta put that. Okay, I still gotta put a rod across that, and I think that's would be why. Okay. Yeah, that would be why. Alright. So I think it's these guys here. And they are same. Same. Yes. And not tighten them all the way down, we're just kind of shoving them in place. And then this one here. Oh, okay. So on this one, it's already kind of hooked up, and they got a small screw already on the side there, kind of holding the tension. Where this one doesn't has one, but it's just kind of loose. So we'll have to try to get these pretty much the same here as we're installing this. Alright, so Yep, yep, they're on there. Next, we're going to be looking at putting the rod through here. So it wants us to put this little coupling on there. Which is right here. Get the rod and I can't even see which way it has it. I think it's like this. I'm not sure exactly how important that is or not, but okay, and then it wants us to slide the geared in on the belt. If I can pull it out of there. Come on. Oh, come here. Hang it. There we go. Why are you looped? There we go. Alright. So stick that on the teeth. That'll get shoved in a small hole back there. Wow, okay, that's way too tight. I'm gonna loosen this off. Okay. Okay, I got that on there. If you can't pull the shaft through the timing belt, possibly cause the timing belt set too tight. Yep, got that on. Okay, on this side, we'll have to put the coupling in. Okay. We'll have to line these up as well. Alright. That and oh shoot, that came out of the hole. In there. I don't really like how much space is there though. That kind of bugs me. Let me get a flashlight real quick. I want to make sure that coupling's holding the same amount of rod on each end. Say right, probably there is probably good right there. Ah. Cheap crap. Alright. Let's get this tightened up. On just the one side here, I just want to keep it from falling real quick. I need to. Oh, that came off the gear. Come on. Probably loosen this tensioner just a little bit again. There we go. tightened up. Okay, I'm just going to stick them both to the back all the way, and then I'll tighten that coupling up. And hopefully that'll keep everything lined up. Alright. Make sure that's still good. I'd say that's good right there. Let's see, I might have to crank on this a little bit. Yeah, jabby end here. What does this toolkit have? That's right there. Try to get a little bit more torque on this thing. Yeah, really don't want to break any of that, but I want to make sure they're tight. Okay, I think it feels all right. See how that does when I get the armature on here for it, but so far it feels okay. Well, it might be just a little bit off, actually. Let's see if I'll loosen this one back up. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's as far back as it'll go. Okay. So, I'll pull them to the front then. All the way forward, and then I'll tighten them up. Oh shoot. Yeah, that won't work very well. I gotta loosen this up. That's forward, that's forward. Okay. Strip, screws. All right. Okay, I'm a lot happier with that. Okay, I might have to loosen this up just a little bit on this side. Maybe tighten this one up just a hair. Just want the tension to be the same. I'm going to tighten the little set screw on the sides here as well. Oops, sorry. Alright. Check. Oh, cool. This one already came pre-script. I go. Alright. It's probably as close as I'm going to get. Alright, let's see what else we got going on here. Slide 2 sliders down against the front plate. Okay. Yeah, tighten the coupling, did that. Pay attention to the front and back sides of the connector, insert it properly. So we need a connector. This one here is the big dude, looks like. Oh, okay, there's that little guy. Long one, USB, and Schmoo. Try to unfold this a little bit. Okay, so why do I have a... I don't know if you guys can see that. You had a 4-pin, and then a 6-pin, but they're only using 4 on there. Why don't you just make 2 4-pins? Connectors on each side, I don't know. Okay, so I'm guessing this is this one. One goes to the motor, the other one's to the board on the face of this thing. So let me see if I can tilt this up for you guys to see. Goes into there, and then one goes into there. So, yep. Alright, so 6 pin into here. So, then 4-pin into here. Come on. There we go. Like so. Alright. Oh, and they even give us little holes down here to zip tie everything down with. Yep, and that's what it wants us to do with that. Okay. So we'll pull out 3 zip ties. And zip these things down. don't want to pull on that cable with this, the connector here. Don't want to stretch that cable down, so give it a little bit of slack. Okay. And where's that last hole? Last hole's way over here. Same thing with this. I'm gonna make sure I gave that some slack on that side of the zip tie. And go for this one. Let's see, try to get this all facing the same direction. I guess not that lucky this time. There we go. And where are my cutters? Cut these nice and flush. There we go. Trash. Alright, now it's time for the laser armature here. So, I'm going to set this down. I don't know if this is not perfectly square or if it's my table. It's probably my table, to be honest with you. This, I'm sitting on a leaf. Okay. Alright, so it wants us to cut all the white zip ties off the laser armature. And we have to attach that to these two brass colored plates. And these will be using the red Loctite screws. Alright, so white zip ties go. Make sure nothing is going to be in the way here. Everything's just so freaking greasy. And okay. Set that back. Set this back. Alright, yep, so this is the face, and you just want to make sure that plate faces the face here. That's all it looks like, and it'll screw down. It's gonna screw down flush, like so. Yeah, it's going to. All right. Anyway, second part about that is I have to hold it. So I need some red screws, and then go on the outside. Come on. Oh, I can't see it. See if I can get this one on out over here. Where's that screwdriver? There it is. All right. Oh, come Yeah, really one of the red ones for these? Jeez. I don't know why I needed such a long screw. It's good enough. Let me get the other ones in. There we go, last two red. And the last one here. Alright, let's tighten this up. Alright, and it looks like another tension screw on the side here. Should just be the blue Loctite. And I guess there it goes. It's heavy enough to move on its own now. Alright, I just gotta check the tension of the belt for in here. I just want to tighten that just a little bit. That feels pretty good to me. Set all this back down. Alright. Slot and a tab B, just like IKEA, yeah. Well, it's not as bad as IKEA, I guess. At least it's not like 30 pegs into 30 different holes with all slightly different pegs. Alright, what does it want me to do now? Just add a switch. Okay, just needs a little connector. This little dude needs to go under here somewhere. Okay, this is for the limit switch, I believe. So the limit switches on these, instead of having an actual switch like the 3D printers, these use a optical switch, I guess. They actually just see instead of a physical contact. So I don't know how well it's going to work over time. I know with I got vending machines, right, that use optical, just basically a beam of light shoots and it tells it, oh, something falls through the machine. Those usually work pretty well, but if they get dirty, then it thinks something's always touching it. So if a thing doesn't move, something could be blocking it, could be dirty, and things like that. But I never had one actually just burn up and die on me. They usually last pretty well in a vending machine situation anyways, as like a product drop sensor. So if these are built kind of in the same way, I think they'll be fine. Just gotta make sure they stay clean and they don't get off kilter at all. I need a break. Whew. Alright. That will go there. Yeah, like a garage door sensor, the same way. Those work. Optical switches like that are used all over the place. I mean, I had a previous job where we had a laser fence around a work table. So if that beam was broke anywhere, you know, that would cause the whole table motion here of two different tables moving. They would stop. So, I mean, they work good as long as they're clean and they're lined up. I don't know if these work exactly like those that uses a laser and a sensor that reads that laser, or if these try to read like a distance from it just as a point. But I guess we'll see when we get everything together, and we'll try to look for that. Click! Alright, and the next one goes this way. There we go. Okay, switch is in. Gauge for that. What else we got in the book? Wants us to put these 3 connectors on the board. Oh, look at that. We're 80% done. We've been live for how long? An hour. Okay. Get those on. It wants to zip tie the wires up nice and tight, and then it's on to the laser head. And the laser head's like pretty much all assembled, so I think we'll be set there. The only thing that's going to be different is we got to add the air assist compressor to all this. So it'll take a little bit longer. But let's try to flip this back around here. And I'm going to have to move you guys so you guys can actually see what's kind of going on here. And right there-ish. And down. Good enough. And at least they're color coded, make it easy. Just do want to see exactly how they have that run. Because do they have it run behind the plate? Scratch my table. Yeah, this table's already jacked up. Let's see. Now this picture kind of sucks because I want to see on this side because it just shows the cables falling out of this corner. I wanted to see if they actually ran the cabling behind the plate back here, or if they ran it like on this side of that plate. Okay, I guess that probably goes there. So did we miss that step? I didn't see that in any of these pictures, that being connected. Alright, I'm pretty much certain that that is for this motor here. Just was not connected. Alright, I'm going to move you guys again. I'm going to Oh yeah, good scratch table. And this is for the laser head, so. Yeah. I got that in like the jankiest way, trying to shove your fingers into there. Come on. Oh. Jesus. What is going on here? Well, that should be the right way. I'm gonna go get some, I got some strippers, and I'm just gonna hold these connectors with those. I'll be right back. That's a freaking pain. Trying to hold these. I'm gonna run into the same issue with these. I can't even grab them. Let's see here. There we go. Kind of pull them out of the sheeting there a little bit. Let's see. Grab the edge. There we go. I got one. It's actually a shaft right here. It's right in the way. Okay, let's see if I can line this one up now. There it goes, finally. And I don't know why they would have these railed up right against that wall, though. Even these are just full of shmoo, all in the wires. Okay, and the last one here. There you go. Alright. Yeah, that was a pain. Pain right in the ass. Okay. Got those in. Zip tie that stuff up, huh? Okay. Flip this around. Okay, that's for the laser head. Let's see, they have I think they actually have the cabling sitting underneath the machine itself. Yeah, so it looks like they wrap this underneath that way and then just zip tie here instead of having it come over the top. Pictures with no words. Let's see, I gotta. Come on. Straighten this stuff back out. Make sure everything stays connected. Yeah, see, they almost had it like this here. But I guess they had it run underneath this motor, flipped around the backside. But that's alright. We're gonna zip tie what we got here and just make sure it can do its full range without nothing binding. And let's see, something like so. Yeah, you guys can't see anything. Frame, you bastard. There you go. Now you guys can see. That damn thing standing straight up. How do they bend this up into there? Just like this? Alright. Let's see if we got range with without anything binding here. I'll flip this back over. Okay, yep, I see why it's ran underneath now. Guess this thing will bind right up on it. Alright. I believe we got some more zip ties somewhere, so I'll be able to zip tie this back up. If I can grab this. Come on. That means I gotta go and connect those and connect them back. So I can flip the cable around that side. Just flip this back. I gotta stand it up so I can get this last zip tie off there. Let's see, I'll pick you guys up a little bit here again. There you go. Back you up. Alright. So I don't know if there's another way to secure it without having to unplug those now. Yeah, I'd want to probably have to go underneath, I guess. Be our best bet. So I'm gonna go ahead and unconnect those again. Feed it through underneath, and then we will reconnect them again. I don't know what about it. So I'm using the phone to do this live stream, and I wish there was a better feature to zoom in, because I wanted to use my other lenses on my camera instead of just the one. Okay, and this last one has a little clip, so I want like a little flathead. And yeah, just give me this one. See. There we go. And let go. Thank you. Okay, running under the backside now. We come back to this same scene, trying to get these plugged in. Oh, not that one. This one. Oh wow, that went way nicer this time around. Okay. And yellow. Come on. Good, and the red one here. Oh. Ah, lost it. There we go. Alright. All connected back. zip tie like so-ish. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Come on, there you are. Alright, now let's go ahead and check. Let's see if it moves free. Okay. Yeah, I guess that'll work. I mean, it's a little janky in here, but it's like they're almost not quite the same length. Yeah, it kind of just, it binds up a little bit all the way on the last little bit. I think it's running over a connector or something back there, but that'll be okay for now. Alright. Oh. Get a drink. Got all the frames set up. And the next will be the laser head. Still got to download the software to be able to even send anything over to this. And then I will be ready. So, an hour and a half in is where we're at. Alright, on to the next. Wants us to add the Air Assist to this. So, at this point I gotta open up the other box and see what the other box has in it. Because not exactly sure which one would be better, if they're exactly the same or not, but it's probably just extra. So this one comes with an adapter for the Air Assist. And then I actually got the Air Assist kit, which probably comes with its own hookup, so just make sure it's the same here. So I will back this up, bring you in. and we'll check. Now inside this, I got the user guide. Air hose, and yes, it has its own adapter in there as well. Has its own nozzle. A new shield. And this is the compressor here. And that's kind of neat. It almost looks like it has, it's like almost set up like a boxer engine or something. You get two heads on this thing, both pressurizing into one side. Cool. Super dangly feet here. They're almost like a little rubber joystick off a Nintendo 64 or something. They're super skinny. Okay, we'll set that aside. We don't need the actual compressor right now, but we'll hang on to these bits and check this guide and see if it wants us to change the nozzle head. I don't know if the nozzle's slightly different or not. Oh, it's one of these fold-out ones. Let's see. Number one. Yeah, slap on the stuff on the compressor. Gotcha. Okay, so this is where it starts getting into the head. Put the light shield away. Okay. New shield, new air assist. Okay, so it comes like a little bracket, I guess, in here as well to hold the air tube. So we'll have to add that to the top of the laser head as well. Okay. 17-watt air output, 25 liters a minute. You guys wanted to know. So I'll grab the head here and we'll just do this on the mat. Where did the shield? So it looks like the shield with these two Allens. Parts. I'll bring you guys in a little closer so you can see. Not that close. There we go. Yeah. Oh well, that's where it's gonna be, I guess. Alright, is it this little guy? Yep, okay. Ah. So, I guess the shields are slightly different. I mean, not a whole lot, but kind of see this is the original. This one has like this step in here, and this is just a big box. So, the one thing I do notice though is this one is slightly different size. I mean, it's not even as big. It fits inside there. And it doesn't have the screw holes. Let's throw this back into here. So maybe these just press up against and hold it in place. I mean, I could always put the air assist onto that shield. I don't have to use this shield specifically. Well, which I might just go ahead and do. I'll just save this other shield, you know, just in case something happens to that one, but I'll just use the... Yeah, I'll just go ahead and use the one it came with. I mean, it already was set up for air anyways, so... Yeah, we're just going to use this. And right there. Come on. There it is. So we'll follow these instructions on getting the air attached. Oh no! Put tape on it. Get off. Probably should have checked that before I put the shield back on there. Come on, dude. Just grab it. He's crap. Come on. Taking it back off, I guess. Jeez. This little Allen key back. Dang, that's really on there. Oh, jeez. There we go. And while we're here, let's make sure that the nozzles are not any different, which they actually are. I don't know if you can really tell, but this one is actually smaller than that one. Other than that, Yeah, slight differences in the shape. So like this has a flat spot. This one's perfectly round. Different diameter holes. So we'll go ahead and swap these out as well. We'll try the thinner one. Oh, still the little Allen. Does that screwdriver fit that one? No. This doesn't fit either. What did they give me? Let's see, what about this one? Aha! That'd be the one. Oh, so that's all it is. Huh. It just slips right over that right there. You can see the lens inside there. Just looks pretty clean. I don't see anything on it. Okay, and we'll slide. Oh, why is that? That was loose, and I don't like that. Okay. I don't know how much of a fan I am of just being held on there with a screw. I thought this would be threaded into another hole, but it's just kind of... Damn it. And it's just kind of sitting on there. So, let's make sure that's lined up decently. Looks somewhat nice. Okay. Different nozzle end, and yeah, I'm gonna have to put this on after the fact. So that goes back together. Screw the shield back down on here. Again. Wow, okay. Come on. Oh, it's just a... Damn it. I'm just sitting there spinning the fitting at the end. Thought I was screwing the whole assembly here. There we go. Which I don't think they did send me like a wrench or anything, so I'll just yeah, go in there with this. Give her the final little tighten down here. There we go. Okay, that is now on there. Which I don't care about the plug. So as for putting, oops, all right. Oh, so this one already has it built in for the air hose. instead of having to get this little attachment here. Cool. Okay. So they already have that built in, so I ain't even got to worry about that. Let's get this laser head attached now. Dang, tripod's falling apart. Okay, so your extra parts I want to keep. Need for later. Bring you back. And it should just slide right into place. Okay, yep, connect it, send the cable through, slide that on, and the thumb screw is the only type of fixturing for this thing. Okay. Let's get this up. Okay. I don't know what it is about these pin connectors like this, but why you no go? Come on. There you go. Ease. Alright. Some kind of thumb screw thing here. I gotta this is probably easier just to hold the. So you're supposed to. It's like on a spring, right? So you push down, you pull this tab out, which you can't really see very well. Let's see if I can zoom into it. So the way this works is this spins down, pull that out, and you spin it back up. Snaps back, you push down again, and that is your little ratcheting thumb screw for the laser head, which is cool and all. So that's how you do your adjustment. Set the head, and then you'll tighten it down like so. Oh geez, this thing's freaking out when I try to zoom out. Okay. Slip that in the strain relief. Okay, that should be the basis of everything. According to the manual, use thumb screw. If the handle is blocked, you can tighten or loosen the screw as follows. Okay. Insert TF card before using. Alright, so got some firmware stuff, it looks like. Insert TF card before using Xtool. Right, otherwise, some functions may fail, such as Wi-Fi connection-based processing, offline processing, and framing in the processing preview. Okay. Completed installation. We got a little surprise in our software to make your first project creative memorable. Download the software and get the novice task. Okay. Set up, tighten, loosen, set the position of the laser. Okay, so this is going to be this will be more of the actual running part would be the next section. So I gotta put this little SD card in there, I guess. Where did that go? There in the case. Alright, put this SD card in. There we go. Pretty much like the ones for the 3D printers. And clicks right in place. Just like the 3D printer. This little spring action slot back there for it. Okay, so the card's in place. And now we gotta go get some software going, I guess. Set the position of laser module. Set the position rear plate laser module. Blah blah. Replay. You can use the focal length setting bar. All right. Get some Xtool creative space. You can place the aluminum sheet in the working spot. Okay. Okay, yep, the rotary attachment, that goes over that stuff. So we'll do the rotary stuff in another video. Probably not do a live stream, but just do a regular video of the rotary. But, let me back you guys back out. So that is all assembled, at least. This way. No, I don't think it matters. Okay. Sitting there loosening up the Wi-Fi antenna here. Trying to make sure this is on a nice level area. That's as good as it's gonna get, I guess, for now. Alright, so I'm gonna keep the stream going. You can stick around or take a little break, take a piss, whatever you need to do. I gotta download some software. And depending on how crappy this computer wants to run will depend on how long it's going to take. So I'll go ahead and get the power cord and everything hooked up, I guess, real quick as well. Get the compressor ready to roll. Do that real quick. Alright. Let's see, I'll set this up probably like this back here. Turn that around and plug that in. Wow, that's actually quite a bit of air. That little compressor there does pretty good. Oops, I am missing a piece. I need this. You go there, and you go hopefully this isn't getting in the way of everything. Trying to run this air hose. Okay, turn it back on here. Let's see what we get. Yeah, that's not bad. That does pretty good actually. I just need to figure out something to do with all this freaking extra hose here. Just make sure it's not going to get in the way. Okay. Do not get in the way. Hose. Alright. Okay. Air is done. And now it's going to be software. I gotta get. So, hop on the Google here and download and install software. That's what we want. Xtool Creative Space. We'll probably just use that at our official website, xtool.com, or use a third-party software, Lightburn, to operate. You need to purchase Lightburn before using it. So we're not going to do the paid software right now. We're just going to do their free software that they have. The LaserBox basic software does not support this machine, I guess. There's versions. The versions are not latest ones. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So we want to go to, what was it? Xtool.com? Yep. Xtool.com. Oh, D1 Pro. I want their software. Creative Space. That's what I want. Windows. Okay, it is downloading that. Dang, they got a lot of ads on their website. Alright, download complete. Remember that. There you guys are, and come on, slow ass computer. Downloads. Alright, let that do its thing, I guess. Sure. Install. So, it's probably going to be a little while. Well, 2 hours isn't bad. You know, doing the video stuff takes longer, so than like just doing it off camera by yourself or with some help. Um, so 2 hours not bad. I think it took someone else 2 hours and they just did it themselves, so it's not too bad. No, it's already done. Check it out. We'll see how fast it is on this computer, though. We did get a new computer for the shop as well, and I'll have an unboxing video for that. Maybe. We'll see how the video came out first. Oh, it's blocked some features of the app. Why? Oh, it's a private network. Wow. Driver required for your device is missing. Click to install it. After installing the driver, unplug the USB cable from your computer and then plug it in again. I don't even have the printer on. Okay. Alright. Let's, I guess we'll do USB first, and then we'll try to do the Wi-Fi network afterwards. So, let me get this hooked up. Cables everywhere. Ah! And you go there. Yep, and we'll need the power pack. I'm gonna back you guys back up just a little bit again and tilt right there. I have no clue how loud that is when I crank that little plastic screw down, but I'm guessing it's loud on your end. Alright. Power pack. And clipped into there. Yep. Cord. The thing doesn't really use that much power. I guess it seems like. I mean, look at this cord going into that power pack and then the cord coming out of it. Just a little dinky one. And only 24 volts. I don't know what's going on inside the laser head, though. It might have some magic stuff going on there. I do know there's two different 5-watt lasers in there, and I guess they were fracked into the same mirror. And what gets us our 10 watts. Okay. There's this power pack. Plug into the wall. That and that, and okay, it's on. It lights up. It works. Okay. I'm gonna install this USB driver here, and hopefully that'll talk to this and whatever else it needs to do. I don't know why this camera's acting goofy now. The zoom feature's all jacked up. Alright, so we're going to hit connect your device before starting the process. We're going to connect. Well, it picks it up on the USB. New firmware version is found and it's recommended to update your version. Okay. Before firmware update, ensure the upload switch is turned on or the update may fail. Update switch is turned on, huh? So, I guess there is a switch in here. Update switch. Okay. Alright, I see there is a small switch in there. Let's see if I can get you guys able to see that or not. And... aha! Yeah, right. There is the switch. Before firmware, ensure the upload switch is turned on or the update may fail. So do I have to power this off? I'm going to power it off, I think. Because I'm trying to think of like the way we do our 3D printers, right? So you turn it off, you switch it over to boot mode, and turn it on. You know, there's always like a pin, like in a lot of boards and stuff, and even in like, you know, stuff I do at work with vending machines and stuff, you usually move some pins over to a bootloader or something like that in order, and then turn it on. So I'm gonna try and do that. Ensure the upload switch is turned on or the update may fail. I think it is on already. Tell you the truth, I mean, looking at the picture they have, I would say it's already on. Firmware downloading, firmware updating. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and let that deal with its little thing here and see what happens. Okay, it succeeded, I guess. Turn off upload switch or the processing may be interfered. Alright, so we gotta go back in there and just flip that switch. Okay. Hit confirm. That is it. Alright, so it looks like we're just in the regular design space on the computer here. Which, let's see if it'll... the screen's so freaking bright. I have no clue if you'll be able to see any of this. Come on. Focus. Okay, kinda, sort of see now. Yeah, it's just gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay. Alright, so the book. Starting your creation, you're advised to test the parameter settings and engraving performance first to prevent waste of materials. For example, you can engrave on an area near the edge of the material to see the engraving performance, blah, blah, blah. Scan the QR code to find example projects tutorial. Alternatively, you can click support in the creative space. Okay. There's support up top. Oh, it's going to bring me to here. Product support. D1 Pro. project tutorials. Making a phone holder. Engraving, cutting parameters for reference. Let's see, what's this phone holder thing here? Okay, it's what the book has in the picture. Let's see, step 1. To protect your table or floor from being burned or smoked, you can place the aluminum sheet delivered with on the work. Well, I got that the mat there, so I'll be fine. Place the sheet in the working area. Yep. Connect. Got that. Put the full length setting bar down. Step 5. Start the point of processing. Step 6. Connect. Download the project file to local disk and then import. Okay. Alright. Set shape, vector, select. Where are... I guess the projects are probably in here. Oh yeah. Okay. So these are a bunch of the free projects we can actually make. Let's see what they have. Something easy. Well, actually, you know what? We don't even have to do these projects. Let's just go to the editor. We'll insert a rectangle. I don't know exactly how big here. Right, dead center, sure. Size in millimeters. I want to change stuff over to inches. Alright, size in inches. Alright, that works. Let me get some of that material that we got sent with. Okay, back you guys back to here. The camera down just a bit. Okay. So I'm gonna take some of this wood out. I think I said it was basswood. Okay. That's what we'll work with right there. So I just want to do... Let's see. So say I want to like engrave something and then cut it out, right? So that's one thing I want to do. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna unlock this. It's 2 inches high. There we go. So, alright. So on the computer side, you can select what you want as engrave or cut. So I'm going to have it try to engrave something and then cut it out. And as the material, they have a predefined basswood, plywood, which I think this is what, yeah, that's what this would be right here. So I'm going to use their predefined settings. Okay, so I'm going to try to just do a rectangle, right? And it's just going to say Warrior Does 3D in there, engraved in the rectangle. So to set this up, I want to kick down the kickstand, thumb screw, and then drop it down. To the material and tighten. Kick this kickstand back up. Alright. There we go. And let's see here. I'm gonna hit process. Estimated time says 2 minutes. Okay, and it says the home of the laser will be in the top left corner, so I'll just say that in the top left corner there. And see, I'll hit framing. That'll allow me to, so select framing on the screen, and that should allow me to check the location. So let's see what we get here. I can always do it again. Cool. Alright, so that works pretty good. I'm going to hit framing completed. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit start. Press the button on the Xtool to start processing. So we have this here. I'll do a little safety first with the glasses. And go ahead and turn the Air Assist on. And let's see what we get. Oh wow, you definitely can smell it. Whew. And it's really not that loud, actually. Even with the compressor running, which that's probably the loudest part of it. And I didn't think about it for the cutting, right? It's flat on this surface. I probably should have put like little spacers on it and raised it up off the bed for cutting. I didn't think about it. So It might not cut right, or it might try to cut through the mat below it too. I don't know. Alright, so I'm gonna stop that, right? Task canceled, I'm gonna hit done, because I guarantee you, turn off that compressor, I can smell it. I guarantee you that cut right through the mat underneath as well. Take those glasses off so I can see. And yeah, it cut the mat. Did it cut my table? No. Okay, good. It didn't make it through the mat. So I'm gonna raise this. Alright, so I'm gonna make a process just for cutting it. The engraving came out actually pretty well. Came out pretty clean. I like that. We'll see. I mean, that's just solid. We'll see how like pictures and stuff do. We'll have to check that out because it'll adjust the power for darker or lighter colors. So that'll be interesting to see. As far as the back go, that's gonna need some cleaning up. But as top there, that is really clean looking line. So I'm happy with that. Let me see if I got something I can use to space this up with, and yeah, I got some feet. Well, that might be too tall. Can't do that. Let me grab something. I'll be right back. Alright. I'll go ahead and put this underneath as well. Oh, it's bright. Right in the eyeballs. Check the mat. Here we go. So I want to loosen the head, raise that up, stick these there, stick this here. Yeah, might cut into the coaster a little bit, but I don't know if there's much I'm going to be able to do with that. Okay, so on the processing side, I want to take the words out and just do the square process. I'm going to say it starts in the upper left corner. First, I'm going to set the focus, drop the kickstand down, and then and let it touch the wood, and that. See if I can get it lined up where it was here. Alright, so I want to hit framing. I'll hit the button. Okay, it looks like we should be good. So I'm going to hit framing complete and hit start. Set the job and safety. Yeah, it cuts right through it even without the compressor on, but I'm going to go ahead and kick that on. And I wasn't running it for a little bit, but now we should be able to see up from the backside if there's any differences with just that section it was running without the air compared to section, the rest of it with air. On a four coaster. Alright. So that's done. It says complete on the screen. I click done. Let's see what we got. I'm going to zoom you guys out. Here we go. So actually the spot that had the coaster touching, it actually didn't cut through very well. But everywhere else, it seemed like it, once it got going, it did pretty good. This is all with the compressor going. This is without the compressor going. So you see on the top. And even on top here, you can see we have some discoloration from getting burned. And then when I turn the compressor on, no more discoloration on the top piece here. So yeah, it cut almost all the way through. I guess that coaster sitting down here jacked it all up. But yeah, there we go. Laser cut piece of wood. Little engraving there. So we're going to have a lot of fun with this thing. I think that's probably it for tonight. Or 2.5 hour stream on this. But yeah, just stay tuned. I'll try to get some more flat stuff going, and then we'll work our way into the rotary attachment there and try to do some maybe tumblers and stuff. But I'm going to mess with this off camera, play with maybe some different materials, different settings and stuff, and see what all we can make. I really want to do maybe a picture and kind of see how that comes out. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. I know I haven't been on in a while, but look what we got now. We got lasers. I'll catch you guys later.